An imam found to be an extremist preacher by the High Court is still being visited by local primary school children at his mosque. Shakil Beg helped prompt the government's new extremist crackdown. He reportedly told Muslims that violence in support of Islam would constitute a man's greatest deed. He was actually named by Michael Gove in Parliament as being one of the most significant extremists on the list. Remarkably, he appears to still be in post at Lewisham Islamic Centre. And their website boasts that they welcome pupils from nearby schools on at least 6 occasions in 2022 and 2023. Perhaps even more remarkably, he continued to work with the Met Police, even after being labelled an extremist, taking part in a multi-faith breakfast. He shared a platform in 2013 with Jeremy Corbyn in the days following the Lee Rigby killing, in spite of the fact that the killers came from the mosque where he was imam. And the fact that his mosque has a long history of hosting hate preachers. This is according to the Henry Jackson Society. Concerningly, he's credited with converting thousands of Brits to Islam. And actually, they've made videos of him talking about it. Here it is.
In the last, let's say, year or so, maybe the bulk of those who have become Muslims are actually white English.
Mr. Beg maintains that he condemns terrorism and extremism and did not encourage violence. But it raises a bigger question, I think, about what is going on in some UK mosques. A preacher at the Islamic Bradford Centre conducted Friday prayers for the purification of the Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem, a revered centrepiece of the Islamic world, against the, quote, filth of the Jews. That's according to the Mail. The Mail also has a record of a Friday service at the London Borough of Redbridge's Islamic Centre, during which an unnamed speaker told the congregation in Arabic, curse the Jews and the children of Israel, curse the infidels, tear them apart and destroy their homes. At Leeds Al-Rama Centre on Friday, October the 20th, Umar Muqaddam, a former teacher in Saudi Arabia, criticised reporting of the Hamas-Israel conflict and said those fighting against Israel were not terrorists. He said, it is wajib, obligatory in Islamic jurisprudence, that you help, aid, bring victory to our brothers and sisters in Palestine, prepare against your enemies' military power and cavalry. It's all very modern, this stuff, isn't it? The important point here is this. Michael Gove's definition of extremism would stop government funding, taxpayers' money, going to people like this, all right? The school at Lewisham Islamic Centre, by the way, was apparently sent hundreds of thousands of pounds in government grants before it closed in 2019. But Gove does nothing to actually stop them saying this stuff, all right? It doesn't do anything to actually stop the real issue, which is people being poisoned with what many people may think is radical rhetoric. Again, I will stress, the Lewisham Islamic Centre, Mr. Beg, they categorically deny engaging in radicalisation or doing anything dangerous whatsoever. They deny that wholeheartedly. This is the point for me. Rishi Sunak and Michael Gove think extremism in Britain has got so bad that they needed to do something about it. He stood outside Downing Street. What they've chosen to do is just window dressing. They might find that all they've done is rearrange the decking on the jihadi Titanic.